What's up, guys? Tony Ramirez here, and welcome to the garage. If you're into turning wrenches, fixing up cars, or just keeping your ride in top shape, you're in the right spot. I drop real-world tips, no fluff, just what actually works. So hit that like button, smash subscribe, and let's wrench smarter, not harder. All right, enough intro. Let's jump right in.
Hey everyone. In today's video, I'm diving into a topic that many of us have encountered at some point: starter noise in our vehicles. Have you ever turned the key and heard a strange sound coming from the engine? It can be pretty concerning, but don't worry, I'm here to help. We'll explore the common causes of starter noise, from worn-out components to electrical issues, and I'll walk you through some practical repair tips to get your vehicle back in top shape. So, whether you're a seasoned DIYer or just looking to understand what's happening under the hood, stick around as we tackle this issue together. Find the best garage to change your starter motor. The starter motor is an essential part of the engine starting system. It is powered by the battery and triggers the engine's combustion process. So, when the starter is faulty, the vehicle encounters starting problems. A noisy starter is often a symptom of an out-of-order starter and should alert the driver. Find out more by reading this article. What causes a starter noise? What to do after a starter noise? How much does it cost to change a starter motor? Find the best garage to change your starter motor. See the price for my car. What causes a starter noise? The starter motor is not considered a whirring part. However, it is not immune to failure due to constant use. When the starter motor fails, an abnormal noise when the car key is turned is a significant symptom. However, this is not the only sign of an out-of-order starter. In fact, when this happens, you may also experience difficulty starting the engine, a starter that turns in a vacuum, an abnormal noise in the engine block. Sometimes, the starter is not broken and can be repaired. This is particularly the case when starter is dirty, starter brush is worn, starter solenoid defective, starter pinion and starter motor out of order. What to do after a starter noise? The starter noise indicates that the part needs to be examined as soon as possible. To do this, visit a garage where the starter motor will be dismantled to check whether it is broken or dirty. If the starter is clogged, simply clean it using engine cleaner. Once clean, the starter can be replaced. On the other hand, if the starter is broken, there's no choice but to replace it with a new one. In order to promote the refurbishment of car parts, garages are obliged to offer a reused starter motor. This type of part costs on average 60% less than a new one. Find the best garage to change your starter motor. See the price for my car. How much does it cost to change a starter motor? Changing a starter motor costs several €100. Between the purchase price of the part and the cost of labor, you'll need to calculate between €130 and €450 to change your car's starter motor when it's out of order. The starter noise should alert the driver to a starter failure. You should take your vehicle to a garage as soon as possible to have it checked and replaced if necessary. So don't hesitate to compare garages to change your starter motor. Find the best garage to change your starter motor. In conclusion, understanding the causes of starter noise is essential for diagnosing and addressing potential issues in your vehicle. Whether it's a worn-out starter motor, a weak battery, or loose connections, identifying the source of the noise can save you time and money in repairs. Regular maintenance and timely inspections can help prevent these problems from escalating. If you encounter persistent starter noise, don't hesitate to consult a professional mechanic to ensure your vehicle remains in top condition. Thank you for watching, and drive safely.